Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming through. What does this collective need to hear? What does the universe want to share? And this is the Two of Swords. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does Spirit want to reveal to the collective and the Emperor? We'll grab one more card and see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And we have the Hermit. Well, with the Two of Swords leading the way for this reading today, it does tell us that for most of you that are watching this reading, the situation for you and this person is at a stalemate, and things have very possibly been stuck in this place of silence, no contact, running, ghosting, as the case may be, for quite some time, and it's actually time to get out of this stalemate, and that is what your person is acknowledging. I really feel that being away from you is hard on this person, and that is what this Hermit is about. They are using the time wisely, of course, to look within themselves and work on themselves and do a lot of healing, a lot of inner work, self-reflection, being able to dig deep into their subconscious and their psyche and everything else to get rid of things that have been holding them back, because they don't want to be held back any longer, and that is what the Emperor is about. But back to this Two of Swords, this is about your person acknowledging it's time to get out of this stalemate. It's time to come towards you and open the lines of two-way communication so the two of you can start talking to each other. And that is all about the energy of the Emperor. That is the second card. Now, the Emperor is someone who moves and grooves. The Emperor does not sit around, because the Emperor is all about success. Overcoming challenges, overcoming obstacles, getting rid of difficulties, pushing them out of the way, and moving forward with a lot of confidence, with a lot of energy, with a lot of courage as well. And perhaps this is something that your person has needed to gain in their life. Courage, confidence, definitely working on that with the Hermit being here. The Emperor is ruled by Aries. But you don't have to be any of the signs that I mentioned for this reading today. It is a collective reading, and it is for everyone. It's more important that we consider the overall message that the divine is sharing with the collective. And at the moment, it is about your person coming out of this place of hiding, reaching out to you, opening the lines of communication, because they're missing you. They're longing for you, and they want to get back to you and to building a life with you, actually, is what this is saying at the moment. But of course, it could change because there's going to be more cards in this reading. The Emperor is also ruled by the planet Mars, which is about movement, which is such an interesting juxtaposition to this Two of Swords, which is about things are stuck, and then boom, here comes the Emperor with all of that fire energy, that Mars energy, that is all about moving and grooving and coming out of this hermit cave and making a beeline towards you to open these lines of contact. Now, the Emperor energy is the energy of the divine masculine, and we all have divine feminine and divine masculine energies within us. And this is about your person embracing the energy of the divine masculine right now. And that is someone who takes action. That is someone who follows through. That is someone who makes things happen. And that is what is happening for your person in this place of transition, in this place of personal and spiritual growth, because that is what they're working on with this Hermit card being here. The Hermit is about looking within. It is about being in this place of self-imposed isolation, definitely supporting the Two of Swords when I said that the two of you were at a stalemate or things are in limbo between the two of you. But with this powerful Emperor between these two cards, it is about movement. It is about action. Lights, camera, action, actually. It is time for your person to get up and move and come for you, because they are missing you. They are lonely. They are longing for you as well. That's what I'm hearing with the Hermit card today. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo. But this is about your person knowing it's time to come out of their cave. It's time to come out of hiding and start opening the lines of contact and start initiating communication to see if you are willing to talk, to see if you are willing to hear them out, to see if you're willing to give them another chance and allow them back into your life. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What messages are coming through? And this is judgment. Well, I feel that judgment is today, first of all, it is about your person judging themselves. And I am feeling a little bit of a heavy energy coming in from your person. I feel that this separation, this time that you are away from each other, is hard on them. And that is why this hermit spoke to me very differently today, in that your person is tired of the isolation. They're tired of being away from you. They're missing you. They're longing for you. They want to get back to you. But they also know that they are the one who needs to come out of that cave, take action, and get these lines of communication flowing. But judgment is also about your person wanting to get back to you. It is about reconciliation. It is about the renewal of this relationship. And renewal tells us that it will be new. It will be fresh. It will be a better relationship that you have with this person than you have had with them before. And that is going to be very refreshing to you as well, I feel, because your person has been doing a lot of work on the inner planes, attaining spiritual growth and awakening, having a lot of life lessons, looking within them to be able to identify their obstacles, their blockages, their fears, their illusions, and getting rid of them, because that is what the energy of the Emperor does. The Emperor is powerful. The energy of the Emperor has attained maturity, emotional maturity, mental maturity, all of it. And that is regardless of this person's sign or gender, because it's the energy of the reading and it's a collective reading. The person judging themselves, though, I feel as well, for how harsh they were to you, for being so cruel, for saying things that they didn't mean to say, and they didn't intend for things to go the way that they did between the two of you, but yet they did, and they didn't stop it, and they just allowed it to happen. But feeling all of that at the moment, having to acknowledge that it was their actions, their behaviors, their words, and everything else that have put them in this space. But in this space where the two of you are right now, in this space of silence, in this space of no contact, your person is growing, evolving, and transforming. And that is what is necessary for them to show up and be the partner who can contribute to building a peaceful, happy, balanced relationship with you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does Spirit want to reveal? What do we need to hear? Well, this is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is all about integrity and truth. The Queen of Swords tells us that your person knows that they need to treat you with so much more respect, so much more honor, and you will see them pulling out all of the stops as well to make sure that happens. Because the Queen of Swords is all about your person wanting to give back to you. They know they weren't fair to you. They know that they took you for granted. They know that perhaps they even just flat out took advantage of you. And all of that is going to be different. And you didn't do anything wrong. It's just the nature of who you are, in that you are kind, you are gracious, you are loving, you are giving, you are supportive. And so, of course, you were going to help this person, your person actually, if they were going through difficulties or if they needed some sort of assistance or help or couldn't contribute to the relationship, and you would pick up the slack. But that can't be done for the long term. It can be done for the short term, of course. But your person sees where they have let you down with this Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords carries the sword of truth and speaks the truth as well. And your person wanting to show up and tell you the truth about everything, about why they had so much damage, about why they hurt you, about why they shut down, ran away, ghosted, stuck their head in the sand, about why they allowed their old emotional wounds to still be part of who they are. Getting rid of those things now, telling you what they've done to get rid of them as well. This is how your person is going to return. The Queen of Swords is water of air. Water. All queens belong to the element of water, which is emotions, love, feelings, romance. Swords are air, which is ideas, thoughts, decisions, talking, Your person wanting to show up and tell you the truth about everything, about their feelings, how they feel for you, about their love for you, because it's time for them to express it. And that is the energy of the Queen of Swords, but also being real, being authentic, treating you with so much more fairness, so much more dignity, so much more honor and respect, because this person also knows that you are going to set boundaries with them when they return, and they want you to. What I'm hearing is they know that you are going to say what you mean and mean what you say, because this person doesn't know full on yet if you are even going to allow them back into your life, but they are going to do what is necessary to return, because this person doesn't want to be without you. I am getting this heavy sense of melancholy at the moment coming from your person, and I really feel that that is the combination of the Hermit and the Judgment card. Tired of being in isolation, longing for you, missing you, but also looking at themselves and seeing and realizing all of the things that they did that were so unnecessary. Unnecessary drama, chaos, confusion, conflict, creating problems, creating arguments, self-sabotage. All of that stuff doesn't belong here in this connection. But they see that now, and that is the important part, because it is about a breakthrough as well, this Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is an air sign, actually, so that is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What does Spirit want to reveal? The Ace of Wands. Well, I love the Ace of Wands because that is all about getting moving, getting grooving, starting over, especially with it coming underneath the Emperor. But the Ace of Wands is also about breakthroughs. It is about initiation. It is about your person having this spiritual awakening and being able to maintain that spiritual awakening within them, as well as they return to see if you are willing to have this renewed relationship with them. But it will definitely be at a higher vibration this time around, with the Ace of Wands and Judgment being here. No more low vibration behaviors, actions, deeds, words. No more of that toxic and dysfunctional mess, because your person is breaking through and breaking free of the need to drag all of that stuff around with them. It's all going to be gone, and you want it to be gone. It doesn't belong here. It needs to be gone, and your person needs to be free and clear of it, and so do you, and that is what they are working on. They just wish they weren't taking as long as they are. But they do want to get rid of it, because I feel that this separation is hard on this person, and they are longing for you and they are missing you, and that keeps coming through with that Hermit card. It is just screaming out at me today. Yes, they are using this time wisely, but I feel that this person is unhappy without you, and they want to get back to this light that is you, to this love that is you, to this passion that is you as well. But with the Ace of Wands, it tells us this relationship is going to be rebuilt at a higher vibration, a higher frequency, giving it the stability and the staying power so that it can go the distance for you guys. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What messages are coming through? And this is the Three of Wands. Well, this is about your person longing for you. This is about them missing you, desiring you, but it also tells us that they're on their way back to you and that the wait is almost over. The Three of Wands is a longing that comes from way down deep in someone's soul. That really deep longing, that desire, that nothing and no one else could ever possibly satisfy or quench. And this is how your person is feeling right now. There is this deep longing for you, missing you, feeling this sorrow and sadness without you in their life. And that is, I have been feeling throughout this reading. But the Three of Wands also tells us the wait is almost over, because they are making progress on their journey towards you. You just can't see that progress yet. And just because you cannot see the progress, please do not believe that it is not happening. We can't see someone's spiritual progress. We can barely see our own when it's happening to us. So of course we're not going to be able to see someone else's personal and spiritual growth, because honestly, it's not our business. And it's something that is happening on a very personal and spiritual level for your person. When they are ready to come bursting out of this cave that comes with the hermit, you will be the first person to know and be able to see the changes that have been happening for this person, because they will make it so. They will show up for you, and they're going to come at you with a lot of energy, with a lot of passion, with a lot of drive, with determination, with courage and everything else, because they're going to want you to see the changes that they've made. And they're going to want to do what is necessary as well to regain your trust and your respect and your love. So just because you can't see the changes, don't think that it's not happening. It's just not time for you guys to see it yet. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does Spirit want to reveal? What do we need to hear? What is happening? Well, this is the Eight of Pentacles. I love the Eight of Pentacles. First of all, it is all about stability. The Eight of Pentacles is about lasting love. The Eight of Pentacles is the card of the Apprentice, telling us that your person is doing what is necessary to improve themselves. And that is what they are working on right now. Improving themselves, going through this renewal, this rebirth, this awakening, so that they have the stability and staying power to create this foundation for the two of you that is built on everlasting love and respect and honor and integrity and trustworthiness and truth and honesty, and your person being able to contribute so much more to this relationship than they did before, because they are having a major awakening. They are having massive epiphanies and breakthroughs, and they see everything now so much clearer than they could before. They are improving themselves. They are taking ownership of the things that they have done that created problems between the two of you, because they don't like the feeling of not having you in their life. But they also know that it's time for them to go through these serious changes that they have been going through. The Eight of Pentacles is about your person learning their life lessons. And going through that growth and going through that transformation is very possibly why they chose to run away into that cave, because they didn't want to go through the growth. But yet, when God, when the divine, when our angels come calling and say, it's time for you to change, you can avoid those changes for a period of time. You can try to say, I'm not going to go through them. I don't need to go through these changes. I'm going to stay the way I am. There's nothing wrong with me. Sure, you can do that for a period of time. But ultimately, it is all going to catch up with you, and you are going to have that personal growth and that transformation one way or another. And that is that song, one way or another. You know what? The universe, God, your angels, they're going to find you. They're going to find you, and you're going to have to change, because that is how it works. It's why we are here on the planet. I mean, of course, we are here to experience life and love and all of those wonderful things that go with it. But ultimately, we are here for our personal and spiritual transformation. So even though your person may have been running and hiding from these lessons and going through this growth for as long as they have, pretty soon that big red X buzzer is going to come and get them and drag them kicking and screaming through these life lessons. Whether they want them or not, they have to have them. It's just easier if we go willingly through these life lessons than have to have learning them the hard way. And I feel that for many of you, that is what this person has done. But the point is, they're getting them, they are having them, and they are transforming and changing in a very beautiful and in a very powerful way, because I feel that in the energy of this reading today, but also because as they are going through these changes, it is really causing them to understand that losing you was a big, huge mistake, that letting you get away was not the right thing to do. And they are unhappy without your presence in their life, and they are longing for you. But let's see what else. We'll use some oracle cards now and see what else is coming through for this message today, please? Ooh, focus. Here we have a beautiful butterfly. Focus. Well, I do feel that this is telling us that your person is focused at the moment, and they are focused on what they need to do, which is growth, awakening, life lessons, improving themselves, becoming a better person, and that is all over this reading. Also focused on how they're going to approach you. How are they going to win you back? What are they going to say? What is their plan? Thinking about all of this. Now remember, the energy of the Emperor does have a plan, and the energy of the Emperor does not fail. Emperor is all about being successful. And again, that is regardless of your person's sign or gender. It is an energy, the divine masculine. Now this focus card, I feel that this is really telling us that your person is very focused at the moment on their growth, on their transformation, on becoming a better version of themselves, on becoming authentic, on becoming real, on becoming the best version of themselves possible. And that as well is part of that Queen of Swords energy. Now this focus card comes with number 14, if number 14 resonates with anyone, and that can be the 14th of a month. It can be January 4th. It can be April 1st. It can be the number 5, of course. So it can be the 5th of the month. It can be May. And the number 5 is all about change. And change is here. And change is coming. And I feel that that change for you guys is coming soon. The energy of this reading is one of things about to get moving here. But your person, when they return, they're going to focus so much time, effort, attention, and energy on you and on this connection. Well, this is fear. And this card comes with number 11 that no one can see why they chose to write that in white. They should have done this one in black, although it wouldn't have been cohesive with the rest of the deck. But that is number 11, actually. Well, fear. And then inside this cosmic egg here, we have that person that looks like they have been controlled by their fears, which is your person. But now this person is swinging those fears away and getting rid of them. Once and for all, this is about your person overcoming everything, overcoming their challenges, their fears, their illusions, their obstacles, battling all of this stuff away once and for all, because this person does not want to be held back or held down by this stuff anymore. And that is why they are going through the growth and changes that they are going through right now, to make sure that they never bring that stuff back into your life, into their life, into this connection ever again. Now, as I mentioned, this fear card comes with number 11, so that can be the 11th of the month. It can be November. It can be the number 2, which is about union, balance, harmony, communication. It can be February. It can be the 2nd of the month as well, if those numbers or dates resonate with anyone. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What is Spirit revealing to the collective? Sorrow. Well, this is loss, grief, and depression. And I do feel that this person has been through a significant period of sorrow, as have you. You guys watching the reading, you guys have also been through that period of sorrow. And for some of you probably still are in that place of sorrow, sadness, and missing your person. But fear not, things are going to change. Your person is using this sorrow and sadness at the moment as a powerful teacher. It is causing them to grow, evolve, and change. Getting rid of their fears as well. Powerful teacher. Getting the life lessons that they need. Getting the growth that they need to improve themselves so that they can return to you and no longer have to go through life without you. Because I feel as well with this fear card is that your person is fearful that you may not take them back, that you may have moved on, that you may be moving on. And I feel that that is something that scares them. It makes them fearful. But Those are the kind of things that light fires under booties and get people moving. Your person needs to feel that. They need to feel what it's like, because that is what causes them to reach out and take action as well. But they are also conquering all of the fears, the illusions that have ever held them back, because they don't want to be held back anymore. And not only from you in this connection, but other areas of their lives as well. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Withdrawn. Single, lonely, and solitary. Well, this is the Hermit, actually. Your person feeling very withdrawn at the moment. Being in that place of solitary isolation. Being withdrawn, being shut down, feeling very lonely and isolated. And I do feel that they are tired of being withdrawn. They're tired of being in seclusion. They are tired of being lonely without you. And they are having to feel all of this at the moment. Again, powerful teachers. It is very important, though, you are hearing this message and you're probably feeling that, well, I need to call them and make sure that they're okay. Please don't. You can, of course, if you wish, because you can make your own choices, and you are adults and you have free will and you get to make your decisions for yourselves. But I feel what Spirit is sharing right now is that they need to embrace the energy of the divine masculine and come for you, because you need that validation from them. You need them to pursue you. You need them to put forth the effort and energy. And that is part of this process that the two of you are in at the moment as well right now. So let them come forward to you, and you can send them love and light, of course, but try not to communicate or initiate communication in the 3D space right now. That is coming in from Spirit. Exhaustion, depletion, drained, and long journey. Well, yes, for some of you, this probably has been a very long journey. I know for some of you, it's been years, and I know that you still believe and have faith in this person because you can feel what they are going through. Have faith in that when you feel that. Have faith that this person is going to be able to return, that they're working through their stuff, that they are working through their issues. Don't get caught up in your own fears or your own illusions either. Trust in what you feel in your heart as what you know to be the truth, because that will help you, because ultimately that truly is where the answers lie. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does Spirit want to share with the collective? What do we need to hear? Whenever I try to reach out to you, I get panic attacks. Okay, that can be, especially with this fear card being here, but I do get the feeling as well that this person has tried to reach out. They've picked up their phone. They've gotten ready to hit send. They have gotten ready to call or text, and that is part of that Two of Swords as well, but then they didn't, because they became fearful. They became a little panicked, and that panic could be, what if you don't answer? What if you don't respond? What if they're blocked? What are they going to say? What if they don't? Or they think to themselves, what if you don't like what they have to say? They have to work through this. And with the energy of the Emperor being here on the table as the second card, they will. Any panic attacks are not going to stop them. They're going to be able to override and overcome all of that, because your person has been using this time to improve themselves so that they can overcome their fears, their illusions, their obstacles, their challenges. And these are the things that they are working on right now. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? I know I messed it all up. Well, yes, and they do. They're aware of that. Your person knows that they did a lot of damage here. That is why that Judgment card is there. And this Hermit as well, that combination, your person being able to look within themselves to identify the damage that they did, trying to understand why they caused so much chaos and confusion and brought so much drama into this relationship. And that is powerful lessons for this person that come with that Eight of Pentacles. And they will explain all of this to you as they return as well. They will take ownership, accountability, and responsibility for the mess that they made. And then they will show you that they're ready to rebuild this relationship with you. This separation is destroying me. Well, I do feel it's hard on them. I do feel they are having a bit of a hard time. And that comes with that Judgment card. That also comes with that Three of Wands. They don't like being without you is the bottom line. They are longing for you. They know that it's time to act. Every day they are feeling their sorrow, their sadness, their isolation, and their loneliness. And they know that there's only one solution, and that is the very first card that came out for this reading today with the Two of Swords, which is about opening the lines of communication so you can start talking, so you can start spending time together. So instead of focusing on themselves, they can focus instead on rebuilding this relationship to a better place, to a better space, to that place where there's a high vibration between the two of you, so that this connection can have that long-lasting sustainability that is so very present in this reading as well, because your person is growing, changing, and evolving. And they want to show up and tell you how they feel about you, how they've always felt about you. They want to reveal the truth to you about everything, about how hard this separation was, about why they made the mess that they did, but most importantly, that they love you, that they desire you, and they want this opportunity to start over with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.